That's oh, you can see what's going on. Welcome, welcome on. Oh, we gonna have some discussions about power. Oh, I know y'all want to have some discussion about power. Let's get it. Welcome. We're gonna have some discussion about power. I've been working on my will, um, and it's the last will and testament in y'all's annual year, okay? Meaning the annual year, the calendar year. Most people call it the calendar year. So I'll start calling it a calendar year instead of saying y'all's time like I'm not even here on earth with everybody else. Okay. But I separate myself in that manner because I really don't go by that, the calendar year. I really don't. So I have every right to say y'all this and y'all that because I haven't adhered to any of that in many years. All I know has been some years since I adhered to any of that shit. I don't know even I just have some approximates. And the reason why I only can give you approximate years is because I'm not keeping up with y'all time. Okay. I really am not. I remember one time I was filling out a document and I was finna put 19 something. And the person that was assisting me with the application, she noticed it. And I don't even remember what it was, but it just stood out in time. The incident, the occurrence. It stood out in time in my mind because it was so funny. Because I was trying to, welcome, we got 21 in the chat. I was trying to write 19 something and it's 20, the year 20 something. Welcome. Okay, so what we gonna be discussing uh, in this broadcast is power of authority. I saw a video of a young man expressing his disdain with me concerning my authority, okay? And basically, he didn't address it head up to ask me what authority do I have to speak on these matters. I have and I do at all times um, make people aware of uh, and by what authority do I have to speak on any matter. Um, we all have some level of authority to speak on any matter. That's what voting is all about, okay? And just because nobody took a formal vote on whether we should discuss, like a formal forum uh, uh, was not delegated for us to discuss these matters. Uh, it is uh, being discussed on this channel in a formal manner, if you don't mind. If you don't mind, sir. And any time in history where a person take it upon themselves to do something that benefits the public at any time that they decide to do that, they are given authority by the Constitution, okay? If you were not aware of that. That part, okay? So if you want to know by what authority do I speak on the matters that I speak on, it is by the authority of the same Constitution that gives you the right, what is that, the Fifth Amendment right? Welcome to speed, or is it First Amendment? I don't know all my amendments, but I know the shit is in there, okay? And I know where it's at to go get it if I need to retrieve it. For those who are not aware or don't want to try to respect my rights, I know where to dig it up at. Welcome, we have 17 in the chat. Okay, so I have every right to speak on these matters because it has been given to me by the authority of the United States of America, okay? And what I mean by that is every person is given by right of authority the right to govern themselves. And I chose myself as an authentic source. That's something you have to choose for yourself. That's where power of authority comes from. Nobody can tell you if you're honorable but you. Because the authority is in the truth. And the authority is in the honor. To the level and the degree that I uphold as a being. And because I have been living this thing for over 50 years, I have every right. I'll put in some time, babe. Anybody who knows me know I have always been a person of truth. I done got my ass beat. By what authority? You wanna know? By the authority of them ass whoopings I took for telling the truth. By that authority. By all the hatred and the haterism that I have withstand for telling the truth. By that authority do I speak. Thank you for the likes. By that authority do I have a right to speak on these matters. Because I'm a person of integrity. Because I'm not a liar. Straight out. Anybody who don't know what integrity means. I'm not a liar. That's by what authority? So whoever wanted to know, this young man is asking for himself. But I am certain that there are other people who are mumbling under their breath the same question. And I ain't got no problem with that. I ain't got no problem with that at all. I don't cower from challenges. I believe anybody who has authority has a right to stand up and be confident in that authority. And if they don't, to me, they lose credibility of even having authority. Because if you don't have a confidence in your own truth, by what authority do you stand upon? I tell people all the time, if you don't know, who gonna know for you? Can't nobody know for me that I'm a honest person, but me. And as far as in my will and testament, everything that I'm claiming, I got evidence to that, baby.
Haven't you seen and heard? I showed evidence on my videos. I ain't gonna keep going back over that for you. Watch my video. You'll see the evidence in there. Because I don't just talk about it, I be about it. I got a song called Be About It. Because I be about it. You dig? Welcome. Welcome. Oh, somebody said they can't see nothing? What is it you want to see? What is it you want to see? We just talking right now. What is it you want to see, baby? We just talking right now. You can't see anything? What is it you want to see, sweetie? You can't see nothing at all? What is it that you want to see? What did you come to see? We're speaking about power of authority. Who is gay? Okay. Um, who is this? In being disrupted. Oh, Dax the dog. Dax the dog. We finna put your bitch ass in timeout. Yeah, we had to put him in timeout because he being disruptive. Don't bring your bitch ass over here with that bullshit. Oh, deputy dog. I don't know who else broadcast you go to uh cutting up like that. But you don't bring your motherfucking ass over here with that. I'm not playing no silly games with y'all. Y'all supposed to be adults. Are you serious right now? I'm not playing them kind of silly games. I don't need them kind of comments in the chat. Oh, who is this? Said, with your dolphin laugh. That's all right, baby. I like that. I like that. It is kind of like a dolphin. Welcome. That brought a smile to my face. Who was that? Um, Beethoven. It's something like that. Welcome. Yeah, that brought a smile to my face right there. But y'all, the chat is open for people to, you know, ask questions, communicate what's going on with you. If you don't understand what's being said or what the conversation is about, um, here, who is this? ARA. I need my vision enhancers for this. But see, y'all got these weird ass names, man. But anyway, you would be wanting to address people, but you got to spell out their name because they got so much ridiculousness going on, baby. But anyway, she said, he or she said, and then you can't tell if it's a male or female. You might accidentally call a female a he, and vice versa. Okay. But anyway, they said, he said, she said, I can't see nothing. What is it that you want to see, baby? We have 4 in the chat. Welcome. Thanks for the likes. Welcome. We're discussing power of attorney and estate matters. Um, it is essential that people who are coming to the broadcast understand the perimeters of power of attorney, because people are suggesting that people get powers of attorneys, and I don't know where they telling them to, because I don't follow these people. I sometimes come across the videos and just scrolling about, and people are giving people like instructions too loosely. Okay, it's too loosey goosey, and I'm just trying to help give some guidance when constructing the documents for the purposes of securing interest. Okay, because that's what a power of attorney is for. Is for securing interest in your estate. If you choose to use a power of attorney for that reason, it is essential that you do not uh, hire an actual attorney to draft that type of document for you, because it takes away the the fortification of identity. Okay? One thing that I see that a lot of people are not teaching, I don't know if it's because they don't know how important it is, or it's because they may have um, figured that, okay, if I tell you how to fill out a document that is an for identity, then you should understand by default. It should be self-explanatory that identity is important, but it's not. It's not self-explanatory, because if it was self-explanatory, um, then people wouldn't be creating documents that essentially unidentifies them. What I mean by unidentifies them is some people are teaching people to, uh, what they call that? Turn back in their social security card, and um, turn back in their driver's license, and to the DOT, and turn back in their all of their identifiers. And some people are teaching people how to do something with the birth certificate. And when I say do something with it, it's just like, it's a Frankenstein. That's why I call it something. Because if it was a calculable process, then I could tell you exactly what they're doing. But it's not a calculable process. What I mean by calculable, it don't make sense. It don't add up. When you um do not uh, um take ownership of your name, your God-given name, your birth name, the name that your parents gave you when you was born. Was it Mahajaba Alam Salakama Lakama of the L? Your parents did not give you that name. So what you need to understand is that no money is being held under that name. You cannot access any funds under that name. You will need to have your own self-employment in order to, uh, make exchanges in the market to uh, provide for yourself. Now, that's not a big deal. It's no problem with doing that. You just need to know that when you do that, that's what essentially you're kind of positioning, you're pushing your own self into. You need to be aware of that. Okay? So if that wasn't what you were intending to do, then don't do it. If you've already performed some type of documentation, you can always send a follow-up document to clarify what your intentions are. You can say you wanted to notify.
Sirius XM's E Street Radio. Hear all of Bruce's
crap.
music.
Can y'all hear me? Somebody let me know if you can hear me. Welcome. Y'all let me know if you can hear me in the chat. Somebody said he can't see nothing, but I need to know if y'all can hear. That's the main thing. Welcome. Thanks for the like. We have 3 in the chat. Nobody speaking. What's going on? Can y'all hear me? Welcome. Oh, was the volume down? Can y'all hear me? Welcome.
I'm just trying to see. I mean, I got movement on the camera. It look like my camera is active. So what's the deal? What's going on out there? Y'all not communicating well. Y'all not acting like adults.
This is why a lot of people can't get any remedy. It's because when somebody is addressing you, you can't even you can't even speak and respond back in kind. Welcome. We have 2 in the chat. Welcome. Lack power of authority over yourself. Because nobody should have to tell you to speak and be kind or be respectful. Nobody should have to give you instructions every time they start a chat on how you ought to behave in the chat. Come on now. They used to have to do that to us when we was in elementary. Every day you forget. You're supposed to sit your ass down in your seat and don't be chit-chatting with all the other little kids in the classroom and everything. Well, we adults now. And so if y'all come in the chat and, start conversing with each other, that is acceptable, okay? Because that's what the chat is for us to communicate with each other to get an understanding of what's going on in the picture, baby. Welcome. What is it y'all wanted to see? I wasn't doing a reading this time. Well, I was gonna to read out my power of attorney, and I decided to just discuss it this round, okay? Because a lot of people want to see documents so they can just copy and paste, copy the document. Okay, your document said this, my document gonna say that, and that's not good. It doesn't show authenticity, okay? The main thing that gives you authority is authenticity. This is why I wrote 1099 original issue deposit, okay? And some people are familiar with the 1099 OID, but they don't know what the letters stand for, okay, and what they mean. And they can mean different things, just like the 1099A means acquisition or abandonment, okay? But it can also mean both acquisition of an abandoned property, okay? So, depending on what type of documentation you send in with those types of forms will determine how those documents are processed in the system, okay? It also depends on who you send it to. Like, some people are sending their documents to, say, for example, I've seen some videos instructing people to send their documents to the IRS, okay? And so, if you're sending documents to the IRS, you will need to fill out a 1096. The 1096 is like a cover letter. And what it'll have on there, like, for you to write how many of each document that you sending in, because some people send in more than one 1099-A, or they may send in a 1099 and a 1099-A and a 1099-C and a 1099 OID and a 1099-B. That's for the brokers, okay? Stock, like if you have a stock certificate, okay? And so it just depends. Like I was seeing about people who are having people to apostolize their birth certificates, okay? And what it is basically, I don't know how they're teaching people, okay? But I do know what it means to apostolize, okay? Because the birth certificate is not the only thing that can be apostolized, but a birth certificate can be apostolized. And what that means is you're using the birth certificate as an agent or a representative, okay? And some people are creating a trust, okay? And they're doing it by papers, okay? Now, doing that by paper, it takes away the anonymity, and oh Lord, I just been tied tongue with that word, anonymity, which means like if you wanted to be private, you're no longer private. That's what that means. And I may not be able to pronounce it well, but I definitely understand the concept of privacy, okay? Now, people are not understanding you do not have to hide yourself. You have no authority when you hide yourself, okay? What I mean by hide yourself is when you're trying to obtain a trust, to so-called use that as a way to hide behind an entity for whatever reason, you're really not hidden, okay? All that's happening is when you're hiding is that you're not making any claims to anything that's in your name. When you do not do that, that gives someone else the ability to claim your estate on your behalf, okay? That actually gives power of attorney to another, okay? It automatically gives power of attorney to another. Who is another? Anybody who crooked enough to go ahead and do that, okay? They've been doing it already. So they don't have to do anything extra, because if you are doing it to yourself, then they don't have to do anything. You're doing it to yourself. Okay? Even people who are not doing anything, it's the same results. They fucking over themselves by not doing anything. Okay? Anytime there's inactivity, that allows another to act, okay? Because of the law of motion and the laws of commerce. You have to keep moving, okay? And so By not acting as well, you give permission by acquiesce to allow someone else to have authority over your estate. Now, what people need to understand is a lot of the trusts that are created uh, that was created in your name is created in your name. So no, you cannot access it with another name. Okay? You cannot do that. You cannot do that. The only thing that gives you priority status is in your real name. People call it a government name, okay? If it's a government account, then what identification would you need to access it? Your government identity. I'm complete. You need your government identity. That's what you need to access. So when you give up those identifiers, you have given those companies, whatever company set up the trust in your name, you're giving them permission to take over and to take authority, power of attorney. It's not power of authority, but it's power of attorney. And it's a difference. You have power of authority. They get power of attorney by the Power of Attorney Act. Okay? So they can act like they have power over you. They can act like they're your parent, okay? Especially if your parent is dead already. As soon as your parent die, they're going to cut up. They're going to cut up. You know, the reason why I say as soon as your parent die, because soon as a person die is an active time for doing exchanges with estates. It's an active time. All right? This is why everybody on different times. Everybody on different times. Your estate, your estate interest don't mature at the same time as the next person. That's what I mean by everybody is on different times, okay? Because my mother is already dead, okay? But my father is not dead, okay? So, or deceased. So, I'm not sure if they wait until both the mother and father are deceased to really just start cutting up. But they was cutting up with my accounts before my mom passed, because my accounts matured years ago, okay? That's why I said everybody is not on the same timeline. My accounts matured years ago, way back in 2013. And that, see, my accounts didn't mature. I have a lot of accounts that matured and are holding interest right now. Some people just started doing something. Your accounts haven't even matured yet. Like I said, I've been at this a long time. I've been at this a long, long time. And even before uh, my accounts was matured in 2013, 2014, all up in there. But that's because I created accounts in different entities years in advance to that. Okay, so people gotta understand it don't take long for an account to mature. Some of the accounts that they set up, the pools of accounts that they set up, mature in 24 hours. This is how you can see people start trading, and they trade like by the seconds, okay? Because that count is going to mature in 24 hours, okay? And that's a specific type of account. It's going to mature in 24 hours. Because they don't never know when the person going to wake up and find out that they've been trading on they shit and call a long due. It's called calling a long due. All right. In other words, they borrowed in order to set up that trade. And the person who they borrowed it from, if they figure it out at any time, they can call a loan due. Okay? Because it is a loan on your estate. It's like people say, have these videos about borrowing against your home. Okay? That's dangerous. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't let people talk you into doing that. That's stupid. That puts your whole estate in jeopardy. Don't do that. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't recommend that anybody do that. Okay? Don't borrow against your home. That's what gives them, you already on thin ice because you done signed papers giving your state up when you bought the doggone house. And so when you turn back around and borrow money against your house, the money is coming from the government. Okay? So what they're doing is trying to get real authority over your house by getting you to give it up. If you pass while you got a lien against your own property, okay, your rights to that property automatically default to the lien holder. So if you got a loan on your house, they are the lien holders, and they can claim your estate. They can claim superior lien over your estate because you owe them for that when you die. And I say can because there's a lot of things people can do, okay? I don't know for sure if they'll do it to you. I'm just saying this is what's being done, okay? In all reality, this is what's being done. And you gotta accept that fact that this is a reality for us all, because this is what's being done. All that about what should and should not be allowed is irrelevant to the fact that it is allowed and it's being done. And it's being done because, not because I said, okay? but it's being done because that is the law of God. What I mean by the law of God is everything have to recycle and move. Everything got to keep moving, okay? So when you're inactive, okay, similar to dying, when you're still alive though, it's like a depiction of the Walking Dead. People are walking around, but they're dead to understanding what's actually going on in the world around them. They're dead. They're not comprehending what is actually going on in the picture. Just like that commenter said, I can't see nothing. They blinded. They can't see. They're blinded. They want to see something else in the picture. They're not familiar with what's going on in the picture. They want to see something else. Well, why would you want to see something that can't help you? Me just showing shit on my camera can't help you. I came to help you. I did this broadcast to help you, baby. What do you want to see in this camera that you think can help you? I got plenty of stuff I could just show you. Do you want me to keep flaunting my wealth in your face? Is that what you want? Because that's what it would be equivalent to. Even if I show you my documents that I've drafted, okay? That's my wealth. That's to my credit. That's my due. That's my equity. That's my interest. Now, I do show my documents because I do have interest in people in general. I love people. My daughter told me, she said, Mama, she said, any house you buy, she said, I already know you. You gonna be getting people off the streets. Because that's what I've been doing all my life, baby. Loving on people. If you need me, I got you. Even ugly people that have been ugly to me. I let that be they ugly. It ain't mine. I let that be they ugly. Because I'm rocking my pretty, my love, my kindness, my forgiveness. And I don't give a fuck how bad a person is. Okay? Everybody need to at least be shown enough love to make them want to change their ways. If they don't change their ways after receiving that kind of love, then yes, I'll pitch them to the dogs. I pitch them right on to the dogs, baby. I pitch their ass straight to the dogs. Right on in the lines den. They go. Because you've been given ample opportunity. You've been shown love. You don't have no reason, no excuse to continue on in your bullshit. Because a lot of people are in bullshit because they haven't been loved properly. I understand that. That's what gives me authority. My love. My care. My do. All that. It gives me authority to speak on these matters. And anyone who doesn't understand that authority don't come from somebody else. It's because you have a peon-ass mentality. They think somebody got to give you an accreditation in order for you to be credible. I'm credible by my own standards. And not because I got high-ass standards. Ain't nobody else standards higher than mine. Because my standards can see me when you can't see me. My standards is upholding me when nobody else can see what I'm doing. Okay? I know how my heart is thinking. If I'm thinking something evil, I rebuke myself. And tell myself, don't think like that. Ain't nobody else in my mind to tell me how to think. Ain't nobody else in my mind to tell me how to care, what to do, how to do it. So obviously, I'm giving myself the authority to do the right thing. Who else can take that from me? That's the question. Who can fucking take it from me? Who can usurp authority over that? Who would want to usurp authority over that? And change that in some type of way? When I'm already doing the right thing. Why would you want to change that? I wonder what do this young man find so offensive about my content? Because I'm talking about bitch niggas? Because I went to his channel and I seen that he was stealing my content and I checked him on that. He said, what authority do I have that this information belong to everybody? Yes, information belongs to everybody, but creativity does not. Creativity belongs to the person who created it. The fuck you talking about? It's the reason they got intellectual property. If everything belonged to everybody, then how come he not sharing all his shit off of his motherfucking channel? Why he ain't divvying us out money from his channel? Why he running all the motherfucking bitch ass channel? If everything is for everybody, then why in the fuck? Everybody that's got all the views ain't sharing the views with everybody else. Because you can't share a fucking view. That sounds so stupid. It's just a cop-out for accountability. People that don't want to be accountable to their actions, they come up with all kind of raggedy-ass bullshit like that don't even make no motherfucking sense. We need to have more broadcasts about accountability. Because people don't want to be accountable for their actions. They want to come up with all kind of motherfucking scapegoats. Running this door and running that door. Instead of doing the right thing, come knock on the front door and allow somebody to let you in. Respectable life. Come on now. Don't do that. Y'all be nice. Y'all should have had a nice Merry Christmas and all that shit. And you don't come on my broadcast talking shit. You must ain't get no Christmas presents. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. You doing the best you can. Welcome. This live feed is, to me, it's working pretty good this time. It used to be freezing up and frozen and freezing up and frozen. But it seemed to be consistent. Can y'all hear me? Welcome. I'm just rolling me one good one. I told y'all I ain't gonna be just talking just to be talking. Y'all gonna have to do some interacting. Welcome. I don't know what y'all want to see on the screen, but if you wanted to see something more than what I have displayed, instead of saying you can't see nothing, you could have made a request and said, I would like to see the actual document, you know. I thought you were going to display on the, your power of attorney again. Because I have displayed my power of attorney. The other day, I displayed another document, an affidavit, and a couple of days before that, I think, we've been going over the Uniform Commercial Code, okay? Because this gentleman who came on the comment section, welcome, stated that this was on somebody else's video, but he was saying that the person should be given the information for free. And I made some comment to that, and we had a video broadcast about that the other day. So I'm not going to go back over that. The only reason I'm reiterating that circumstance is because a lot of people give advice that don't make no sense. But who's asking them by what authority are they speaking? You need to go ask him by what authority is he speaking. Because he said, read the bill of the UCC 1 like it is like it's a book. And we tried to do that, didn't work out too well. So by demonstration, I have shown by what authority I speak. By demonstration, I have shown that there are a lot of people and they are the ones that don't have the authority with which to speak on these matters. Because they speaking and just saying random ass shit that don't make sense. Because first of all, everybody don't read and comprehend the same. And so as we began to read it, and it was going on, and I was just letting the AI read, the Uniform Commercial Code, and it was going through reading it, and I had to just stop it, because even though I am familiar with the terms and understand and know what's being said, I knew good and blessed well that what had been said, that the audience didn't understand it. Because it's not that simple. What part was I stopped it on the part where it was talking about it was really talking about liens. But that's what I'm saying. It wasn't saying that. So how would people know that that's what it's referring to? Superior lien authority. Okay? Because it's using a totally different word. They talking about having rights over containers and shit. But you don't realize that an application is a container. You don't know that application can be any one of those terms they mentioned. It just depends on how the application is styled. Welcome. So just reading it is not going to help anyone to understand the word usage in context. Okay? And some people tell you go just read it to be facetious, because they know damn well you ain't gonna understand it. They know damn well you ain't gonna understand it. They want you to go read it, realize you didn't understand it, and bring your ass right on back and pay them. That's all they doing. They purposely sending you on a crash dummy mission, telling you you need to read this stuff. It's just like people tell people, you need to read your Bible, but everybody getting a different understanding when they read it. What good is that going to do? You need to read your Bible. The church's supposed to have Bible studies to teach people about the oracles of God. So people will know that the oracles of God is not in the Bible. It's in the people. Because if you're teaching the Bible, that's what the Bible telling you. That the power is in the people of God. The children of the Most High. That's by what authority do I speak. I'm a child of the Most High, 10505 on the clock. That's by what authority I speak. Them numbers back it up, babe. You know, he is not the first to question my authority. But welcome. He's new, and so he's asking, and that's all right. People need to start questioning people's authority more. See how they stand up to, you know, real G's gonna stand up and be counted. They'll let you know with it by what authority. Jesus didn't cower to them asking him by what authority do he speak. Why would I? Why would any real true child of God servant of the Most High? The Bible said we should speak with boldness because we are the ones with the authority. Because we, bless me, because we are the ones with the authority to speak. Too many people speaking that don't have authority. They need to shut the fuck up. And I have a right to say that. Because they're not speaking anything in the air that is helping. They're not making no contribution. Your contribution is zero. Your contribution is zero. Welcome. If your contribution is zero, then you need to shut the fuck up so you can get some in you. Let somebody else make a deposit in you so you can have something to crank out. If you're cranking out bullshit, it's because that's what's in you. Zero. And 0 plus 0 equals 0. That's a constant. This is why you see people constantly putting out 0. 0 in the chat. 0, 0, 0, 0. Fucking 0. Don't subscribe to my motherfucking channel. Please don't subscribe to this channel. Go somewhere else. Don't subscribe here. Only G's needs to subscribe to this channel. All other people's unwelcome. I want you to know you unwelcome. Please know that you are not welcome. Only G's is welcome here. I need to just stop saying welcome to everybody. Because that's a deception that everybody is welcome. Okay? Because everybody is not welcome. I'm selling the G's welcome. Anybody respond back after I say welcome, that's who the welcome is to. If you didn't respond back, it wasn't to you. You're not welcome. Let's be clear. Clear? G's up, hoes down. We speaking on power of authority. I don't need a whole lot of people to get some shit done. What I need a few good men. A few good men. And what I mean by a few good men, it could be males or female, woman or man, okay? But I need a few good men. Few good people that understand that we need to bind together and increase our authority in the court arena when you have solidarity of mind. Solidarity of mind is necessary to have any type of power of authority. When those doctors and lawyers and judges and police officers and teachers, even the tellers at the bank and whoever, the people who's denying you for credit, when they speak with authority. That's why you believe them. All they did was act like they had the authority, and you believed them, right? But that's how they deceive you. That's why you're unfamiliar with real authority, because you're so used to the fake, fictitious, fabricated color of law. It's called the color of law. It's not transparent. That's what color of law means. You can't, it's not plain to see. Because they make it up as they go. You don't ask them what their authority is. They make it up as they go. They got you begging for likes and views. When that don't got shit to do with nothing. They got to pay you regardless. But since you running and chasing them crumbs, they ain't gonna let you stop acting like a fool if that's what you want to act like. Why would they stop you from abandoning your property they was trying to steal already? And now you gave them an opportunity to get it fair and square. When you create content that you know you stole the idea from somebody else, you have authorized them to do whatever the fuck they want to do with that content. because it's not yours. It's not yours anyway. That's why I can bitch and complain about this and that and this and that and that, because it's mine. Because it's mine. I know I originated. I know when I came up with it. That's the times I keep up with. I know, and if people be wondering, how do you, welcome, we have one in the chat, they be like, how do you keep up with all them numbers in your head like that? Because those numbers matter to me. Those are the numbers that matter. That's the calculation that matters the most. I know when I came up with it, what prompted me to create that. And then sometimes, like when I'm on air, people see when I create it because it just stuff come out of my mouth and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna copyright that, y'all, so don't try to steal it, you know. And because I understand it's valuable. I understand that everything that I produce is valuable. And so, I have been monetizing or producing content for monetary gain in commerce for many years. And so that's what I mean by I'm vetted. I'm vetted. My authority is in my due, baby. I could have got real spiritual on you, but I'm going to keep it real simple. Authorized. A lot of people always ask me, who you think you is? I don't think I'm nothing. I know who I am for a fact. As a matter of fact. Who do you think I am? Who do you think I am? That part. Like Jesus say, who do you say I am? They say, oh, you, they calling you the king of the Jews. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Y'all see the ah, ha, 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 ha comment? What was that about? Oh, somebody called, said with the dolphin laugh. That was funny. Oh, Beethoven. Oh, he laughed at his own shit. Wow. Oh, he must be tickled by my laugh. Bless his heart. He's doing the best he can. He came through. I like that comment. I'm on pen now. All right. I feel y'all. I don't know if y'all Y'all high-side me tonight because I ain't break out my cords. All right. Golly. I don't break out my cords for y'all. Look. Oh, look what I got. Let me see if I can present. Can y'all see that? You can't see that? Hold on. Oh, no. Oh, now start jacking with it where I won't be able to show y'all nothing. Okay, there you go. All right, y'all see that? What that say? What do that say? He said can't see nothing. That say Indy. The Indy. This is the ending of a new beginning. Okay? This is the ending. This is a new beginning. Okay? See that? Ten, 7, 41, I think it is. Welcome. No, it say 10, 7, 14. 10, 7, 14. Okay, 10, 7, 14. That's significant for somebody. Number 10, 7, 14. Set your address 122, 23 on the clock, 30. Back it up. 10, 7, 1, 4. That's somebody's address. Something is significant for somebody. Us in standing in spirit. That number is significant for somebody right here. 10, 7, 14. That number is significant for somebody. I see 14501 too. 14501. That number is significant for somebody. 14501. Okay. 14501. That number is significant for somebody. Welcome. Okay. Welcome. If you like a reading, type your request in the chat. I got my business cards out. I just felt need to see what's going on out here in these streets. Welcome. I'm gonna try to move my camera around so it can be more visible to for the cards. Welcome. I just want to go through the cards and mix them up a little bit, get them ready. Yeah, some stuff they stuck to each other when they're crispy. I got some more new cards, y'all. I got a whole bunch of more new cards. Look at that, look at that. Welcome. I got some whole bunch of new cards. That's why I gotta go through them first. Welcome. I got a whole bunch of new cards. All this new year is bringing on increase, you dig? So we had to get some more new cards. Welcome. Oh yeah. We finna get it poppin' now. Hold on. Alright. Welcome. Let there be love, let there be when nothing else could help. Love, let there be love, let there be you, love, let there be. I said, when nothing else could help, love lifted me. Look what fell out. That is this look like a template similar to a card I used years ago. And it says Essence of History. Isn't that something? Wow. It just slipped out of my hand. I was trying to go through my cards, you know, and just shuffle them up a bit, but that one dumped on out. Told y'all I got some new stuff. I got some new cards. Got a whole bunch of cards. Look at that. Now, I said look at that, but my old card beaming through say, look. Not my old card, but see my vision card? That's a bad motherfucker right there. You see that? That's a bad motherfucking vision card right there. It can't see you, baby. It can't see you. Bad motherfucker. That's a bad card right there. When nothing else could help. Another old card. That's my grace card. Looky, looky. That's that grace break. It is a turnaround card. Look at it. 128.08 on the clock, too. 12 to back it up. 15 on, that Citadel. Say trees fell on. Trees fall on them. I see that ugly card you got. I see that ugly fish you making. Why? Why so sad? Oh, this card fell out. Y'all see that? This card here fell out. I'm going to bring it in close for you to see. Hold on, reflection. Reflections of my imperfections. Perfect images of you. And so very true, and it's plain to see. No way I can go without me. Crazy maze with one way out. Can't break free. It's in you that I find the very best part of me. I said the very best. The very best. See that? That say, Hispanic heritage. Hispanic heritage. Y'all didn't know I had a Hispanic heritage, huh? Let me tell y'all about my Hispanic heritage. I raised my kids speaking Spanish to them as much as I knew to preserve my Hispanic heritage. And it's a lot of people who speak fluently that want to Americanize your children and try to hide and disguise your heritage. Why would you do that? Hispanic heritage is creative, inventive. I know because I have Hispanic heritage. It's Italian by nature, all right? But in any regard, Spaniards, a lot of people don't know that black people are Spaniards. They always want to talk about Africa as if that's the only place that the Moors sojourned when we conquered every land. And we was here when they came. When the Neanderthals came here. And they was so barbaric, they was eating each other. They was cannibals. They was eating each other. And it's some people that still do that, practice that cannibalism. Some people do it for like rituals that want to be black. A lot of people want to be black that's not black. They don't think they black. And I say they don't think they black. Oh, all these codes. Man, I got to read some of these codes. I can't keep putting them back in there. Trying to rearrange some bullshit y'all got going on. Let me see. Finna get all in your business. Larry. People came up with these names like Kirkpatrick, which is 2 names. And they made it into a last name to fool people that they was part of that, Patrick heritage. So they put two first names together. It's still, that's how they steal 2 estates at one time. Dijo, sorra baba fonia terra baba fosh. Sana hang bidishi baba forara. And it keeps falling out. So I know it's true. 136, 30, I mean 35, 30, 17 on the clock. So I know it's true. See that? Kirkpatrick. That's how they get people right there. Using them kind of confusing ass two name names. What's the fuck is a two name name? Who got a two name name? That kept falling out. And it fell out with this court. Genealogy. Okay. So that let me know I'm on point. They using stealing people assets through their genealogy. See that? Gil man. This is how they steal people's inheritance with names like Gil man. And people will tell you to get these kind of names with man this or man that. That makes you generic. Okay. That makes you very generic. All right. Now, what I mean by generic, yeah, my land, sea, and sky card done came out again. Look at it. Land, sea, and sky card done came out. Ooh. You know what that means? Oh, bunch of cards started. The Triway card jumped out. Just as I was to say, you know what that means. So you already know what that is from our previous reading. The Triway. Everything is done in threes. That was said at 1:38:29 on the clock. Oh, look what we dropped here. What is this? Ooh, Northern pestilence, huh? People trying to steal my Eagle Legacy peon factories. That's the peon factory, the rodents and all the creeps that be trying to swag swipe. That's they call it right there. The swag swipers on YouTube. See them in their circles? All the tarot card readers in their circles. See all the little pests. What is this? Flipped out of my hand. Health management. John Goodman. Let me tell you something about John in the Bible. That's what I pulled out. Okay. Mm. It says specialists in the treatment of sleep disorders. Uh, really? Oh, talk about Northern pestilence, all right. Smith. Okay, that's a tower card. See that? That's a tower card right there. That's what's wrote on there. Smith Tower. Groovy card. I like that. That's awesome. Told y'all I got some new cards. Are you wild? It's a lot of people wild by anything. That's a nice little emblem. It's excitement. I'm military. Yeah, I'm military, so welcome. I understand order. I understand power of authority. I understand that I must follow orders, okay, of the Most High. I must be obedient to what the Creator created me for. Them cars jumping out. Them cars jumping out, and I keep on shoving them back in because I'm trying to get a good shuffle in. And it just popping out. See what popped out? The excitement for AI. Alpha intellect. That's what it is. Y'all want to know. Y'all want to know what's on your mind. Are you serious? Every now and then, and them gifts come off the top. Come off the top. That's the first fruits of the year. It's when you're supposed to tithe and give. Now, this is the first of the year. 144, 14 on the clock. This is the beginning of the year. Okay? This is the beginning of your cycle of maturity and learning that you shouldn't need a mechanism of a clock or a calendar to sense when you should do the right thing. Because That's what intuition is. It's knowing that it's right. If you're finding out about it now, then now is the time for it. It works like that. This is a message you can't read. You can't picture, you can't make it out. Because you're so used to computerized words. You don't even understand handwriting no more. 1:45 on the clock when I said it 49 to back it up. This is the lose month. Lose month. The month of light. It's the period of light. It's the time for light to roll out the ugly darkness. All the hatred. All the self-hate that a lot of Hispanics and black people have for themselves. That society has, that's society business. That's not your business. That's politic business. That's not your business. Your business is family. You need to pick one. You need to pick one. See that pick? You need to pick one. You want the ugliness of the world? The fake humans, the sharks with the gills, the snakes that hide in trees. Are you gonna choose your family? You walk in authority. You gonna choose the world way, or you gonna be that eagle that take flight? Use all that bullshit for a launching pad. See that eye looking at you? That's a bad eye right there. She bad. I can see her name. Bad eye right there. Know how I keep coming up. You know how I keep coming up. That's that ugliness in you. It's on the other side. I can see it. It's a mister. It's so ugly, mister. Now, this is stories in motion. Okay? My DNA, my family DNA is wrapped up in this. You see that? I didn't even show you the stories in motion. Oh yeah, my business cards talk, baby. Look, this is story in motion. Stories in motion. My cards talk. You understand? And here we go. That my DNA, we was talking about that earlier. That my DNA. Alright? There we go again. Land, sky, and sea card. I turn it upside down. 1:50, on the clock, and 12 to back it up. 15 to let you know it's bona fide. Look there, the fan, the windmill of life is turning. You know, windmills provide energy. Windmills provide energy. Wind energy. But they also create a problem. And it's crystal clear. They also create a problem. They stir up windstorms and create unnatural wind cycles. How do I see that from this green flag? Because when the last time you seen a green flag? Oh, that's the message. You are the pride. That's what this card says. I can't make this up. You see that? I'm going to hold it up until it clear in the frame. You are the pride. My YouTube participants, you are the pride. 1:52:22 on the clock. I can't make this up. All I did is I found these cards. I didn't buy them. You can't buy business cards. I found these cards. These cards come to me. You can't make this shit up. Okay? You just cannot. Look what else is on the menu. You just cannot make this up. What is that? 1 in a million. I'm 1 in a million. That's what it says. 1 in a million. I'll let it focus. Because I believe my real subscribers are just that. 1 in a million. I want to make sure it focuses in and get a good picture of it. 1 in a million. Boy, you can't make this up. You just can't. I found these cards. And they come to me. I didn't have to go buy them. They came to me. See, when it's natural, it's good like that, baby. And because they just natural. I didn't make these cards up. I didn't write on these cards. They try to write out no kind of nothing. These just natural course of business, baby. Natural course of business. Come to me like that. Sky, land, and air. Or did it say sky, land, and sea? Yeah. Sky, land, and sea cards. All that. It's come to me.
Bad motherfucker, you understand? Shoot. I know it's a lot of people want to get in this stack, baby. If you know, like I know, old boy that ass whipped by what authority, baby? You don't even know. If you knew by what authority, you'd be wanting to send me your business card so I can put it in this stack right here. See, I got all the cards. I got all the business here, all the America, fake America. That's a fake America card right there. And I got all the fake America business up in these motherfuckers. I read all of America with these motherfuckers. That's what that means. I can read all of America with that card right there. That's my fake ass America card. My United States of America. That's my United States card. That's not of America. That's my United States card. Not, I had to show you my real America card. My America best card. It's gonna come out. I ain't gonna have to make it come out. It's gonna come out when it need to come out. What's this sideways? Don't play. I'm gonna let the people, they gonna see. Y'all don't think that real natural stuff can be this effective. That's why you use a lot of fake and false creative stuff, okay? And this, I've been seeing people making their own tarot cards, okay? And they all copied off each other, so people, oh, what? Something done feel weird on there. I'm gonna get it. What's going on? Oh, that's the CNI card. That's my CNI card. And that's on the double I. Look at that. That's on the double I side. Oh, y'all seeing double. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. It's gonna be bright. Bright, sunshiny day. Y'all remember that? Ooh. I got all kind of cards jumping out of my hand. That's not... Y'all need to stop trying to... Because I did say I will read America now. Don't make me read America. America finna... It's finna go down in America. Soon as we get this trash out the office, man... We gonna clean out the office and everything like that. We gonna celebrate. Shit. America gonna be alright. America gonna be alright, I'm telling ya. Welcome. America gonna be alright. We gonna clean out this trash out the office. Amen. I see it. Don't make me read America, baby. I will read America. I can read America with these motherfucking cards. Square business. You think it's a game. Welcome. Look at that. I ain't gonna even break it out. I'm gonna let it come back. It's got to surface itself again. Y'all gonna think I blocked this motherfucker out myself. That was my American Bass card. I told you. I can't make this shit up, man. I cannot make this shit up. It don't even want to shuffle no more. Man, come on now. Y'all not gonna play with me. Hold on. Now, I'm finna try to, okay. Look at that. Oh, yeah, y'all doing the most.
I don't understand haterism. Look what fell out. I don't understand haterism. That's it's like a what the fuck card. It's my what the fuck card. I wrote a song called What the Fuck You Say? "555 on the clock. And it get jiggy. 20044 to back it up. 50 to let you know I'm bona fide. Y'all see that? At 555. 555. 555. You see that? Two 0105 on the clock. This my bona fide, I'm qualified card. Better know it. And if I tell you it's 3, it's 3. Okay. A lot of people are believing in things that are not even verified, looking at me like this, y'all. I thought you, who authorized you? That's your who authorized you look. Bitch, who authorized you? Who authorized you? Fake America? Fake America is the United States. Who authorized this shit? The G's. That's a G code right there. See that? It don't fit nothing, do it? See that orange right there? Don't fit nothing. That's the caution. That's the turnaround. It's positioned for the turnaround. It's caution. See that? That's our turnaround card. I get to stop believing in fake wealth. That's what you need to turn around from. Stop believing in fake values. See that? Land, sea, and sky card again. But this time, it has a message on there for you. From AOL.com. OldSchoolAOL.com. For G's. It's a message for G's. G's make their own up. G's make their own up. I don't even know if I should show you this card, this next card. But it say, please call in. 32-576-5877. That's the message from the spirit guides to you. 832-576-5877. If you need assistance with your home, if you need assistance with foreclosure, call 832-576-5877. Please call in. I saw this message in the spirit, so I wanted to make that known. Okay. It was on a card, but that was a message to me as a reminder to do that PSA. Okay. That was for me, for you, for me. 2:05:25 on the clock, 27 in the back of it. That's what you call ingenuity. Ingenuity. I had to make sure my volume was up. Y'all acting like y'all can't hear me. Y'all better say something on the mic. Don't play with me. My cards read right, baby. It's the family link here. It's the family link, the eco link. It's the family link. I like the way Mance always say, you know, welcome family. All right, family. Come on, family. You know, I like the way he do that. Because we should be family. We should know and understand that we are family. And that when you see your family members struggling, you know, if you're a leader, you have the authority. Nobody has to give it to you. You have the authority to say, come on. When you see your brothers and sisters straying off into Winter Wonderland. The Skyland and Seacord jumped out again. Look at that. I can't make this shit up. I cannot make this up. Okay, since that other car was turned on the other side, I'm going to turn down your back around, face up. Why does it matter? It's a dimensional thing, okay? It's about covering all the bases. That's why it matters. Okay. Let's shuffle the cards, because it matters. Want to mix them up, but y'all don't think I'm making stuff pop. Oh, nah, it's a lot of stuff coming out now. Y'all scared of me. Y'all scared of me reading you? Don't do that. Ain't nothing to be scared of. My cards don't lie though. Y'all used to the circle the messages that ain't. Oh, look, we fell out. Let's see. You got a date. You got an appointment with Destiny. Huh? You have an appointment with Destiny. What is that? Huh? Is that not what I told y'all in the spirit the other day? Or y'all couldn't see it on the screen? Or was you not even there? Huh? Was you not even there? That's what that's telling me. You was not even there. Get the goodies. What happened? Huh? All in. All in is a movie. It's a movie I directed. It's a very intriguing story because the very thing that you don't trust is the trust. It's a very ironic movie. A lot of irony. Things you think It is, but it's not what you think it is. You know, these family searches, what are they looking for? What are they doing with these family searches? You think that people is looking for their family members with these family searches. But what they're really doing is they're looking for abandoned estates. Ooh. Oh, speak, Holy Spirit. Oh, man. Y'all not gonna fuck with me. Right now, I'm in the spirit. Y'all not gonna fuck with me. I'm telling you. I'm reading you up and down, down and up, baby. Look at all them cards fell out my hand. I ain't going. Some more Gilman shit. No, we not finna. No, I'm not finna play them kind of silly games with you. No, it's going back in. And you gonna tell me what's going on one card at a time. You understand? One card at a time. Don't take them too fast, Holy Spirit. Don't take them too fast. They ain't even ready for one card, much less a whole stack of cards falling out. Because then I have to read that. Like, you understand? Only Gio. I can't give you no time to get it, soak it in. When it go down like that, baby, you don't even have time to soak it in. I want to give you time to soak it in. Get an understanding of what's being said to you, huh? These folks is stealing people inheritance by these so-called family searches, okay? They digging into people's family business. Ooh, speak, Holy Spirit. They digging into people's family business. Y'all think they doing a motherfucking search for you, and they doing a search for them. I'm done. Find out where they can insert themselves with a Gilman card. Oh, that Gilman card jumped out, baby. I know what I'm talking about. I just didn't show y'all, because I said that already. Alright? Spirit just reiterating, okay, for all the atheists who didn't want me to tell what they little secrets is. They over here stealing people assets. And that atheist card keep on coming up. That must be some more horrible A words. Adulterers. People that's committing adultery. That letter's for you. When that bad A card come out, I already know it's some unauthorized ass motherfucking activity going on. I'm laughing because that American Best card came up, but it didn't flip out my hand, so I ain't go, man. I'm telling you, I'm waiting. No, I'm American Best. I'm telling you. If it flip out this time, I'm not putting it back. That's what I'm not going to do. If it flips out this time, I'm not going to put it back. Amen? I'm not going to put it back. If it flip out this time, what did I have behind that amen cord? That ain't nothing but a G cord to back it up. Land, sky, and sea. Covering all bases. That's all that. Order of the three. The order of the one is the order of the three. The 1-3. The order of the one is the order of the 1-3. Okay? It's the order of the one is the authority of the one. Okay. On the one. Not the 2 and 4. I said I can get jiggy on the 1 and not the 2 and 4. And I can get jiggy on the 1 and get out on the floor. Cause I can get jiggy on the 1. Just give me a little bass. I'ma need a little bass with it. Just give me a little bass. I'ma need a little bass. Just give me a little bass. And they can get funky on the 1. Now stay young. I was all off key. Nigga get funky on the 1. Now stay young. Yeah, they can get downright no steer. Just give me a little bass, and I'ma need a little bass with it. Said I can get downright no steer. All right, these cards better show me something now, because I'm not playing with you folks. I can get jiggy on the 1. Lupita. I can get you, Lupita. You need to be more proud of your heritage, baby. Stop trying to act white. Be proud of your heritage. There go that land, sea, and sky card to back it up, baby. Keep coming up. I might as well go on. That's your heritage. Keep popping up. That's your heritage. Land, sea, and sky. Keep popping up. Welcome. That's your heritage. Them adultery, okay. This I hear the spirit saying that that adultery is not just a person. That America has become an adulterous nation. 2:18:28 on the clock, 30 to back it up. And what that means is that the people of America was married to the government. And the government is cheating on us. That part. Yep, that's what's going on. We got to see our marriage license and everything. The government been cheating on us. Just give them and stuff. Keep coming up. All right, I see it. Y'all don't let me keep shuffling through these cards. I'm telling you, don't want me to shuffle these hoes. I'm gonna see some shit. I'm gonna see some shit. What? That card almost jumped out of my hand. I'm gonna see some shit. I'm telling you now. If it don't jump out, I ain't gonna fuck with y'all. Okay? If it don't jump out. I see people scared. Don't want me to. Whoop! 3 cards jumped out. Who want to be talked about right now? Okay. First of all, somebody of Oriental descent. Okay. Esther. Okay. Somebody named Esther. Okay. Now, I do know it's a Bible scripture, Esther 7:13. Esther 7:13. Somebody look that up for me. Esther 7:13. Esther 7:13. Somebody look that for me up for me. 2:20:35 on the clock when I said it 39 to back it up. Esther 7:13. Somebody look that up for me. Y'all can't expect me to read these cards and look up the scripture. Y'all can at least look the scripture up, see what Spirit's trying to tell us. I'm going to find out anyway. I'm looking up my own scripture. I said. Anyway, Esther 7:13. Esther 7:13. I see some people need to write the Social Security Administration. Send them a power of attorney. That'll solve your problems. Blessings to you, love. 2:21:44 on the clock. 46 back in her. What's going on? Welcome. Oh, this thing done dropped it out of my hand. 2 motherfucking fake ass America cards. But look how they came out. Flip flop. A lot of people flip flopping in their understanding. They seeing 2 different things, but it's saying the same thing, but it's like 2 different things. Okay. Am I not making any sense? They upside down and inside out. And they thinking. They want to be a G and think different, but it's still thinking the same as everybody else. See that? That's want to turn around from the fake ass world. It's here. It takes the humility of a G to pass the test to get to that side. The humility of a G. You can't see that card, you blind. Word up. 2:33:36 on the clock. 39 to back it up. 40 to let you know I'm bona fide. I want these cards to jump out on their own. I don't want to do nothing jiggy with them. I want them to come out on their own. Look at that. What that say? Let's focus here. Let's focus in. Choop, choop. Choop, choop. Oh, Rudy Rogers. Oh, Rudy Rogers. Rogers. Fucking over people. Fucking over the Tejanos. Oh, Rudy Rogers. Liz Guy and Secor come up double. Liz Sky and Secor come up back to back. Because you're living in fantasy with land. If you don't think this shit is real. Oh, that's y'all got y'all Jesus. He ain't bleeding on the cross. This one right here. That's the Catholics. They worship Mary. Mother Mary. The people that got their christening records, they still in their estate through their christening records. Okay, the Catholics. That's my Catholics. The religious courts. That's my religious courts. But I hear the Spirit say it's the Catholics, the one that's really cutting up. Them Catholics stealing money. They stealing money, all them Patinos and all that kind of shit with them fake ass motherfucking names. Made up ass, fabricated ass, you got mail goddamn kind of motherfucking names. Lance Guy and Secor with the writing on the back. The writing is on the wall, baby. That's tilling off on y'all. Look at it. Baby, I read in the water. You better know. I'm linked in. I'm tapped in. That's my DNA card. You see it? That's my DNA card. Alright. Let you know I'm about it. See that A? But it's upside down. That let me know that's one of them bullshit ass A's. Adulterers. Adulterers. Sometimes it's my atheist card. It's wish-wash. See that? It's wish-wash. Sometimes it's the atheist card. That's people who believe in politics. Bark, bark, chicken, chicken, bark, bark, chicken head. That's the people who believe it. That's the atheists right there. But that's the adulterous nation came up. I told you I can't make this shit up. I got cards. I'm on the what cards on the wavelength. See that wavelength? I'm on the right frequency. I'm on the right frequency, see? I told you that was y'all fake Jesus card. Y'all redacting y'all name and stuff. Why you redacting shit? Why would you redact yourself from the record? Then nobody gonna even know you existed. You done fucking redact your own damn self. You redacted yourself out the land. Adrian. You redacted yourself. Because even though you had a name like Adrian, although you had a common first name, your mother gave you a very unique middle name. And you threw that away. Need to get on that tri-way. Okay? Get on track. Oh,
Holy Spirit talking about them congressmen. Yep. Flashback to you. Pretending that they parents of somebody. Texas Congress of parents. Oh, shucky, shucky. I'm going to show you the court. You want to see it so bad. Y'all trying to blink the light on me. 2:30:49 on the clock. That's some congressmen. The Spirit say it ain't just the Texas congressmen. It's some congressmen spirit cutting up. Acting like they the parents of somebody. Can't teach nobody nothing but how to run around in circles. Up somebody else's snatch. Trying to, what they call hobnobbing, and all it is dick sucking. Yeah, I see you. And they hiding under, putting all these alarms on people, documents and stuff. I see y'all putting these fancy alarms. They got these new techno alarms machines that they using. I can see all that. It's an alarm. Be our guest. Be our guest. You're welcome to check my credentials. Be my guest. You're more than welcome. Lupita. I don't know why Lupita keep coming up. You know? I just all of a sudden feel like I need to shuffle my cards. Because the same thing keep coming back up. I don't want to ignore it. It's just something I need to say. I'm going to go on and say it. Up, 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 up. Two flicked out of my head. And when I say going on. Up, that's the Gilman card again. People messing up their appointments with destiny. Messing around. With that adultery done gave you a, that's how you get diseases. And I see somebody, you in your first stage of whatever you done got. You in your first stage of it. Wow. And you married? Well, that's how you would be committing adultery. But his spirit say you didn't start committing adultery until you got married. So you know when I said that marriage is cursed, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Holy Spirit say you didn't start committing adultery till you got married. I ain't gonna flip that card over. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until one pop out of here. Because I ain't finna, no. I ain't finna, no. I'm not gonna. If it don't reveal itself, I ain't gonna flip it. Itself. Let me know what you're talking about. Speak, Holy Spirit. We up. We finna get a message in just a minute. Hey. Watch out now. We almost through all the cards. So all that need to be said been said mostly. That's why probably nothing ain't jumped out yet. It was trying to jump out, but it didn't just, do its thing. So I'm assuming that a lot of people done really been received to hear. This is a courtesy notice from the Holy Spirit. Get your house in order. Amen. Get your house in order. Join the secret chambers. Join the secret chambers. You'll find a link on our YouTube page. Join the secret chambers. Okay. Get involved with our estate planning. Pay attention when we post videos about estate planning so you can build your estate properly. Okay, that's kingdom building. That's what this is about. Kingdom building right here. This is about kingdom building. That's what this is about. You gotta understand that. How you sovereign, but the people in your kingdom is starving. How are you sovereign when the people in your kingdom is starving? Don't have homes, don't have place to live. Because all your workers is out there stealing all the provisions for themselves. 23808 back to 8. Wow. To back it up. Wow. I see somebody. You partners. You partners, but cocaine is breaking y'all apart. You partners, but cocaine is making y'all seem like y'all not meant for each other. It's getting in the way. It's not allowing y'all to soar like eagles and be the power couple that I see you should be. I don't know who that's for. These are the borderlands. 139. 239. 52 on the clock. These the borderlands.
Boy, I tell you, that tarot card circle be cutting up, don't they? They be mad at me. 2:40, 20 on the clock when I said it 25 to back it up. Ooh, they be mad at me. Them tarot card readers. Because I exposed. Say, how you gonna try to expose them and you reading cards, business cards? Notice they business. I mean your business. I'm not reading no tarot cards to bring you terror. I'm just getting in your business. But that's my praise card. That's my full authorization card. God gave me the gift to see. And so it doesn't matter what I'm holding in my hand. I'm really playing silly games with these cards. I'm playing silly games. Because I can reach you without these cards, and there's a lot of people that know that. What fell out? There's a lot of people that know that I can read you without these cards. Man, sky and sea. That's a trowel. That's what fell out. Let you know I'm bona fide. Let you know I'm bona fide. Official. You understand? You see that? Natural from the earth. I come natural from the earth. That's what bona fide means. Didn't nobody create me. You know, society created a lot of people. They only what they is because they felt like that's what they needed to be for pussy. Hold on. Yeah, like what I was saying is some people that way because they feel like that's what they trying to be the person that they feel like society will accept them as. That's what they don't they don't they don't think that their handwriting is good enough to make a business call. Right, terrible. There go that America best. But them the best people. They're not spending so much time on the schematics, the Gilmans, you know, the fictitious characters that society has told them is acceptable, you know. That's that bone without no meat on it. You know? That's that bone without now lick of meat on that bitch. You know how people say, I'm gonna throw you a bone. That bone don't got a lick of meat on it, okay? What that tell you, okay? It has a seal on it. I'm gonna tell you. Hold on. Choo, 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 choo. All aboard the choo-choo train. Something about that Adrian. Want to bargain some shit. Wants to bargain some shit. Bargain some shit, huh? Bullshit's a bargain. Bullshit comes at a bargain. When you waste your time watching bullshit, you living in the land of palace, fake palace rules, okay? Fantasy land, that's what palace rules is. It's my fantasy land called, okay? That's my fantasy land called for you. And look at it. What that say? You see that? That's a directional card. That's a sign card that tell you, go this way. Okay? X marks the spot. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Go ahead, subscribe. What are you waiting on? Go on, subscribe. Go on, subscribe. It's a lot of people being too cautious about good shit. Why are you cautious about good shit? Why are you hesitating to subscribe to good shit? Why? There's a little hesitation there. You know, need stopping, orange, you know, hesitation, you know, caution. Why are you doing that when it's a green light? Huh? Why are you doing that when it's a green light? Assure yourself of riches. Riches on the other side. Esther. Somebody look up Esther 7:13 and came up again. Esther 7:13. Esther 7:13. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's my praise call. Okay. They came up together. Esther 7:13. Where's that? Okay. Esther 7:13. Somebody find that scripture for me. Here it is. Esther 7:13. Find that scripture for me. Esther 7:13. I didn't write this. I don't know where this comes from. I don't have any clue where this came from. Who gave this to who? Who wrote this on there? I don't know. All I know is these are my cards. And somebody is being cautious, but I hear the Spirit say go. What you waiting on? You just like me. I hesitate sometimes when that might be a message for me. I'll take it. Stop hesitating. Sometimes I hesitate. Don't hesitate. The Spirit said, go see the green at the top. All this other stuff is procrastinating, making excuses. That's the making excuse man. He making excuses for you. That's the making excuse man. Lady. Person. She making it all kinds of excuses for you. She could be a man, lady, whoever. she can shapeshift into whatever she need to do to help you with an excuse. That's what it's excuse. It's an excuse card. Now you want to use the excuse that it's not. It was a woman and not a man. To bullshit yourself. It's another excuse. What does it matter whether it was a man or a woman that distracted you? What does it matter if it was a child or an adult that distracted you? You've been distracted. This is all this right here, that's distractions. All that's is just distractions. This is my you've been bullshitting card. You've been procrastinating. Get on your shit card. Stop listening to this bitch right here. She is a distraction. This bitch needs to sit down in a rocking chair some damn well. Rock that bitch, lullaby that bitch to sleep. Yeah, that excuse ass bitch. Lullaby that motherfucker. Don't let her give you no motherfucking golden ribbon of excuses. You see she got her little ribbon of excuses. She thinks she's squared away. She got a bow for your ass to put on them excuses. To give you a real nice excuse award. To keep you from your destiny. She's deceptive. She's smiling because she's trying to steal your destiny. She ain't smiling because she a nice lady. That's a destiny thief. Okay? She help you make excuses for yourself. When you don't got a good enough excuse for yourself, she help you come up with one. That's who she is. And that's the excuse card right there. And every time you forget that you had a good excuse for not getting something done, and you go and try to get some shit done, boop, as she pop out. You forgot I gave you a good excuse not to do that? Like, oh yeah, I got a good excuse for not doing that. There go my excuse card right there. 253. I lost the time. That's what happens. You start losing time when you get making all them excuses. Procrastination. That's a procrastination card. Help you get all the excuses you need to procrastinate. Let's see, that was all it's procrastination. Stop, go. Stop, caution. You really ain't see no go in there. That's I'm confident sometimes. Right there. That's a little confidence. But it's a lot of caution around even your confidence. You see that? It's a lot of caution even around your confidence. Because a lot of people are believing in marriage, and marriage ain't nothing but a mirage. It's another excuse. It's another excuse to do what society say do. To conform with what everybody else is doing. Another excuse. Oh, I never got married. Because now you got another excuse. Okay. Society gave you a good excuse for not getting married. People getting divorced. They gave you a real good excuse. See how pretty that excuse was? Gave you all the reason you needed to be alone in your age. Wasn't that beautiful? That's the excuse card. Isn't she beautiful? She'll deceive you out of your destiny. She's so beautiful, she'll deceive the fuck out of you out of your destiny. Fuck you out of your damn destiny. Your blessed destiny. She the one gonna give you the fucking destiny. Alone and shit. Without no mate. Without nobody that really do love you. Because a lot of times people push away the people who really do love them for a fake society, for their excuses. Somebody was getting on their ass too many times, and they broke up with them, left them, abandoned their own destiny because they didn't want, they wanted somebody with some pretty excuses for them that'll help them have an excuse when they want to procrastinate and don't get shit done. That's who they think a mate is. When a real mate is somebody gonna get on your ass when you falling short. Who gonna love you enough to tell you when you're wrong sometimes. Not all the time. The person that do that is not a loving mate. You have to know when to hold them, know when to fold them. You dig? Put that excuse card away. Don't keep holding that flag up. This is the last card on the table. It's the last card on the table. Jesus posed down. What do that say? You owe the universe praise every day you wake up. Every day you breathe life, you owe the universe praise. It's not a debt that you have to pay, but it is one you might want to. It's not a debt you have to pay, but it's one of those things you might want to. Because there's some benefits in that card. There's some benefits in that card you can't see because it don't got no pictures on it. And for people who can only see when they got the pictures, they can't see Judah. They can't see Judah. They can't see praise in the works. That's what Judah is. Praise in the works. That's how appreciation works. Judah is the Hebrew word for praise. And that's the way Judah works. That was the last card. That's the way Judah worked, baby. Welcome. Somebody say, Judah work. What you mean, Judah work? Judah is the Hebrew name for praise. If you are familiar with what praise is, some people mostly associate praise with like church, God, praising God, okay? But a lot of people don't understand. Now, this guy, he came on my, I don't know why or how he tagged me in because he did not mention my name. But for some reason, when he commented, I got the message. He might have tagged me and then took it out. I don't know how I. Very welcome. We're going to get on that. These cards up and cards jumping out of my hand. I ain't fooling with y'all. Y'all gonna make me pull out my credit card or something. Check your credibility. I will check your credibility. See, I've been all up in your business. But I pull out my credit card and check your credibility right quick. Get it. Don't play. Okay. I'm gonna put them cards up now. I'm gonna put them cards up. Them cards acting real bad today. On my AAP card. I told you I had some new cards.